Well, Los Angeles is known for its old school eateries like Cantor's Deli and Langer's, and of course the Apple Pan. But a lesser known bakery located in South Los Angeles has also stood the test of time, the 27th Street Bakery. The family owned business, known for its sweet potato pies, opened back in 1956. And while the coronavirus pandemic has hit many small businesses hard, this bakery has persevered.
Our best sellers at the bakery naturally is our homemade sweet potato pies. Next is our pecan pies, and then our sweet potato pecan pies. Those are the top 3 sellers. We really try to make this pie as close to homemade as possible. What your mother would do, what your nana would do, you know? We do not use any canned yams, any canned sweet potatoes. Everything is fresh. The process of making the sweet potato pie, this is a very long process. We do everything by hand. So we light our stoves, we put the potatoes in the pot to cook. We take them out and peel them. Then we put it in this huge 60-quart mixer. Take that out, put it in the depositor. From the depositor into the oven, it takes about 90 minutes for the pies to cook. Then I have a group of young ladies that come in and they literally box up the product for the drivers. So I have drivers that come at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 and 7 o'clock. The retail part of the bakery is open from 8 to 4. And when the bakery closes, everybody goes home, gets some rest, and start the process about 3:30 in the morning the next day.
The sweet potato pies are amazing. And they also make a very good peach cobbler.
90% of our business is wholesale, except during the holiday. I think the thing that I like the most about the holiday season is the organized chaos. I think I'm the only one here that likes that, you know, 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, up and going, mixer going, lines out the door, people yelling and screaming. I kind of enjoy that part. Nobody else does, though. 27th Street Bakery actually started with my grandparents, Harry and Sadie Patterson. They came here from Louisiana. My grandmother had a bunch of recipes, and they started a restaurant. And it turned from a restaurant into a malt shop, into a pie shop. Harry Patterson's my grandfather, and what he meant to me was a visionary. And one thing that my grandfather gave me was the spiritual side, the belief and confidence. I was born with asthma, and so running track was a way for me to be normal. And he never treated me any different. He always would say, look, whatever you want to accomplish, you can. Growing up here at the bakery, you know, you go to track practice and then you have to deliver pies. I was a student athlete at UCLA. I took a year off to train for the Olympic Games, and I made the Olympic team. I was 4th in the 100 meters, just missed that medal spot. And I came back a couple of days later and ran second leg on the 4x100 meter relay.
But Bolden with Trinidad inside of her, ready to give it to Chandra Cheeseborough.
Won a gold medal.
And it's Ashford crossing the line in 41.65.
So I'm super excited about being an Olympian and winning an Olympic gold medal right down the street in my hometown. 1984 was significant, definitely, with me winning the Olympic Games, but it was also sad because my grandfather passed away that year. My mother worked tirelessly, her and my brother, to keep the business going. So it's now my responsibility to move it to the next generation. I took over the bakery in 2008, and so now myself, my husband Al, and my sister Denise own 27th Street Bakery. The pandemic in the beginning was very, very difficult, and still is. We're still making adjustments and training everybody. It's like new guidelines always come out. Things are not 100%, but at least a lot of our eateries started to come back, and then the grocery store sales kind of helped. It really became apparent to me that this is a legacy that needs to be passed on. Not that it has to be, it needs to be passed on. It's necessary to keep moving on.
Next February, Los Angeles hosts the Super Bowl, and the 27th Street Bakery was recently selected as one of the vendors that will supply food to Super Bowl events.